Hello and welcome to the Memory Arcade Easter Edition. I mean, no, not really, but it seems fitting. Me even playing on a ROM hack that leaves Jesus on the cross, because that was not in the Western version originally. And of course my gamepad turned itself off. Some of these timeouts are really stingy, but I mean, more better life, right? But in the streaming context, like heretically, I am playing this NES game on the Sega Saturn pad by Retrobit. I really like this. Like, this is the only non-analog stick that I have in my, current fleet of 3 or 4 controllers that doesn't have any kind of analog capabilities. And yeah, no, I dig that D-pad. It's really good. God, where were we even? Okay, so I think we made it to this city. Right. Flying squids. We're still in the unforgiving lands of mist. And oh my god, I just realized I remembered something that I forgot about last session. And intermittently I was like, oh shit. You bought a full plate and never put it on, you dingus. So now we look a little more, I want to say angular is the word. Okay. And with me forgetting about a simple thing like major armor upgrade, it's no wonder that we kept eating shit last session. I'll try to keep the rewind in the save state abuse to a minimum, but again, this is NES. NES games are their own kind of pricey. Still a low-key blown away by this extensive use of transparency. I mean, not real transparency, we just see between pixels, and it's just, I mean, it's layers that they're using there. So it's not like I went to school for this shit. I have a degree in this. But as in, there is no gradual transparency at work here. There's just some layers with missing pixels. Kinda how a GIF cannot have gradual transparency. And I think the overall technique where you try to fake color transitions, such as transparency among other stuff, or just gradients, by just strategically placing pixels in such a way that for the overall impression of the image, there's more of a smooth, granular perception of the image. I think that on a whole is called dithering. And I think it was the Saturn the Saturn that based either all or much of its transparency effects, such as shadows on Asphalt and Daytona. Yeah, basically like these cross-stitch patterns rather than actual transparent layers. dithering is also a big part of the PlayStation's graphics. I'm always a little on the fence. Like on a non-CRT monitor, it usually looks better, less cluttered, less busy. To turn off the dithering entirely. But then I'm also like, yeah, but this color information was supposed to... I've been there, that little room, with the little angry dude. That much I remember. But yeah, the dithering is also kind of convey some kind of shading and that's getting lost when you leave it out, right? So, yeah. I recently played around with the PlayStation version of Chrono Cross. As in, just how good can I make this look without having the benefit of AI upscaled backgrounds. Which are interesting, because the port that just came out is not a port, in the sense that the native code of Chrono Cross was not ported or recreated for a PC version. But rather, the Chrono Cross version on PC that is now also on other systems is enhanced emulation. So there's a PlayStation emulator, and they jerry-rigged it to display more detailed models, to basically more detailed models being injected into the game, along with higher resolution backgrounds. And that's kinda, I wouldn't call it dismal. Like, hey, what's the matter? Probably can't even. Just came up to my desk and was like, I have concerns, and these must be heard and addressed. We have a nice key. A Jack key, Queen key, and a King key. King key. And I should really heal. How do you heal again? Oh yeah. Down and attack. Because this guy, when he keeps hitting the tambourine, the fucker left me with poison. Anyway, it's like there's a ladder there, but not one you can actually access. Yeah, so Square releasing this as an emulated version rather than natively porting this game is, I don't want to call it lazy. They probably, like, the people who worked on this probably still had their work cut out for them. It would be nice if they were like, hey, let's create an in-house engine, and kind of like ScumVM, an engine that we kind of use to retrofit old assets into a playable version of, let's say, all their or a lot of their PlayStation RPGs. All the stuff that used pre-rendered backgrounds with polygonal characters up front. That would be really neat. it's still kind of beyond me why not more companies also kind of make use of community efforts, as in, hey, you guys want to work on this, right? How about we hire you, we pay you a salary, we allow you to open source a certain amount of it. That's the thing. A lot of companies, when they hear open source, they're like, oh no, give up control? How could we ever? Yes, they would still... Oh wow. They literally came out swinging here. I should also forget that... I have a lot of spells. Should use them. Wow, the knockback on that one is fierce. Why am I even going with this ramble? Point is, the new Chrono Cross pod is a little underwhelming. I rewind here, because I was distracted by my own bullshit. Pause it. And I went kind of on an exploratory kick to see how good can I make the original PlayStation version look. Emulated, also emulated without the benefit of these better models, and guys, this is so frustrating when they don't give you... They give you plenty of enemies that will shower you in gold, but nothing that drops health. And we found the boss. We are almost dead, but we found the boss. Can I hit this guy in any capacity? Like, this is just gonna be a very short hello, huh? Oh, no elixir, so... Come on. No. You don't want to be trapped in this asshole, dude. Actually... I can't be an asshole here, either. Yeah. Anyhow, now we kinda know what we're up against. We need another king key? Because those doors relock. And a bunch of potions. Yeah. I mean, the long and short of it is that I didn't really reach, like, the idea, it didn't really reach a satisfying conclusion to this whole, hey, how good could I make Chrono Cross look? Because I'm pretty sure at the end of the day, it's gonna be the community that will take what they now have and those 800, yeah. And they're probably gonna do a better job with the AI upscaling. That's another thing. Square did try hand at AI scaling the backgrounds this time. Didn't just put a filter over it and call it a day. They don't have the source files because all the source files from that era seemingly lost to time. Oh, these now won't give me money. You know? I mean, dying on purpose here would... Pity. Let's just... see if we can make some money off of these clowns. That's good. Oh, it may seem like this is a lot of cash, but it's really not. After we healed our character. Come on. Yeah, so the AI upscale that Square Enix produced wasn't great because they didn't train the model properly, so it has a lot of... Oh, 2.5 now. Shit, we cannot afford a single potion after these expenses, and we're already playing this with a money cheat enabled. Like, we're already getting 5 times the usual, or thereabout. Guys. So yeah, the model work they did, and redrawn character portraits, that stuff looks really nice. So I do hope that at some point we'll get a modded version of Chrono Cross that does a better job at upscaling the backgrounds. And incorporates these better models and all that. Well, fast forward function also never hurts. So apparently performance is also really shit, which, given that they are just porting a PlayStation emulator from one, like, to several platforms, is a touch insulting. Because we keep the potions. I shall do my very best to get to the dungeon largely unscathed. But also remember that these guys, I mean, they will give me experience, that's true, but also they're just mostly here to refill my energy, which I could use in the dungeon. Kind of wild to me how hit and miss Square Enix has become, especially with regard to quality control issues, such as release a Chrono Cross port 10-20 years down the line and have it perform really badly, like worse frame rates than on the original PlayStation, or release the Pixel Remaster Final Fantasy versions. I'm gonna double dip on that one. The game lets me. And what I've seen of those Pixel remasters, they seem really nice. Like, sure, the pixel art looks different, and it's also, it's not produced with CRTs in mind, but more of a kind of retro, misremembered history kind of appreciation that we've built around retro games as a whole. So of course you don't need as many little intricate details on character sprites and as you used to in order to, or rather in a non-CRT world, they make a design look more cluttered and harder to pass than imbue them with details that you kinda, where your mind kinda fills in the blanks. And that was a pretty inspired approach. One that didn't go over well with a lot of folks in the internet, purists. I say this with such disdain. I'm a purist in many ways myself, but you know, the reasoning behind this change was sound. And then they kind of compromised the whole enterprise by dropping a save state here. Beginning of the dungeon, like 3 potions. But then they compromise it by just putting the most atrocious fonts in these games, like the most baseline sans serif Arial looking, ready for mobile port kind of font. They're like, hey, isn't the whole thing about appreciating pixel graphics or the aesthetic? Where's the Final Fantasy VI font? Which is still super readable. It doesn't have to be on a CRT to just, and it conveys a lot of personality and a lot of nostalgia is attached to that. And yeah. And these things are easy enough to mod on the PC, but they shouldn't have to be. They could have at least taken the old font and made it a choice. Rather than settle the entire game with something that looks like it was a stand-in before, before actually settling on something that complements the rest of the aesthetic. And those are very baffling choices, and they're not as sometimes charmingly baffling as, say, a lot of shit Nintendo gets up to. I say a lot of shit. Some of the baffling stuff Nintendo gets up to is just pure and simple stupid. But sometimes you can kind of squint and be like, Nintendo is being quaint again. And with Square Enix, it's usually like, no, it's just, I guess that's where the budget ran out. And we're gonna have to do this dungeon again. Yeah, no. 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 My desk is not your playground, especially not while I'm streaming. Go. And that's how a lot of these efforts feel. They feel very half-baked. They make these intricate and very charming new 3D models of Chrono Cross, but then when it comes to the background and actually doing AI upscaling right, the way so many fan projects have been doing it for years, like we played the Moguri mod for Final Fantasy IX here on stream. It looks terrific, but it also took a lot of time and effort to properly train the model. Go in and like Z-Pilot, the guy who did like the second big version of this mod, went in and redrew all the transparency maps, mostly by hand, so that every leaf in the foreground would be properly transparent in front of stuff behind it. Oh, hello, an elixir. Oh no, it's ointment. You know what? Let's hustle. See if we can capitalize on that. Yeah, fuck you too. Not sure if we can make it to the boss under the influence of ointment, but I'm gonna try. We're probably gonna run out the moment. Yeah. But hey, it got us pretty far. Come on. Son of a bit. Also, this seems to be the only point of ingress into the site, so... Could you... What a bastard. And I guess a pretty obvious reply to why does Square Enix keep Compromise promising releases in such obvious and avoidable ways. I mean, it could literally be something capitalism. There are companies that, if not always... I don't want to uphold Nintendo as this arbiter of uncompromised creative vision, especially when they release bullshit like Pokemon Unite, you know, gacha gambling aimed at kids, which is not cool. But you kind of feel that, at least at some companies, creative has more leeway to put its foot down and be like, no, this needs more time. This needs more time cooking. And, because even a middling Nintendo release is usually fairly solid. Just in terms of pure execution. Try to get him on this one because I've got the Black Onyx, yeah, and apparently the Black Onyx is really important to navigate the mist, do something, harness the power of the meteorite, which I'm against given that it just seems to be a fantasy mutagen. I think our character has the exact number of limbs and heads. I mean, we don't even have a level coming up. We're not gonna lose the Black Onyx upon death, so let's just use this to bamf back to home base. Water, forgive me if I've sinned. I've abused my compact with the Lord to get a free taxi. Taxi, kids, is a Uber, where the drivers may, in fact, be unionized. Might need another king key. Okay, so an NPC was like, hey, if you find the Black Onyx, come to me. May have been one on the outskirts of the dungeons in these other doors, so let's take another hike over there. I guess the interesting question, is it behind room number 1? Oh, shit. That was silly, even though it looks spectacular. Okay, I'm done falling down that hole. What bit was this guy? Long as there Christ Ross, the deadly threat of the meteorite will nobody else. Use this key to open the next door to get to Conflate. Fight for the elves. Okay. So the Onyx was really just a key to a key? But we made it out of the Lands of Mist, so there's that, and we're now in the treetops. Which is honestly all I wanted. Oh, you're a feisty bugger, huh? Secret here. Oh, maybe like a potion behind that pillar. totally poison. Apparently poison also doesn't do a damage over time. Thing. It's just a static knock against your health. Huh. Hello there. I'm a guardian of the Guru. He's an important person. Yeah, I mean, they allow me to save. I like that in these more remote places of the world, they do little world building by having a god patrol. Like, we haven't seen one since the King's Palace, all the way at the beginning. The town is surrounded by doors for protection. Well, how did I get in here? Unclear. This is a trading town called Conflict. Oh. Yes, please. I would like a giant slayer. Leisurely takes a drink. Well, all the money is counted down. Right, you have to equip it outside. This is a bit of a silly sword, but fine. I used to go to the town of dwarves quite often when we had business with them. The town used to prosper from trading with the dwarves. Yes, so things used to be quite peaceful between the... I guess, yeah. We obviously still want that magic shield. Yeah, we have a large shield on us. Nice in older games where the damage boost really has to be felt. Like this is the Mark of the King by the keyhole. Was there even a key merchant in town? I don't want to go back. Like, to the previous area. Oh, doesn't look like it. But maybe we'll encounter a merchant. Wow. E. Where's the market? Motherfuckers! Like... At least there's a constant flow of healing items. This area is way less up my ass about these things. Okay, we need at least 2 king keys. You know what? I'm not gonna be trolled by this game's item naming conventions anymore. I'm just gonna call them Keys of the King. Also have to make our way all the way back to the Lost City, because when I die now, it's gonna be one of the Panthers back to the new town, because it's the last girl I spoke to, which is not bad. Like, I'm sure we could get another ace key by just talking to the guy who gave us the original. That's fine. But this way we only have to get to that town once. Bite the bullet. Shit. Could also rank up, so I don't want to bite the bullet. This is me naively assuming I'll be fine with just 2, which honestly I don't believe. You cannot sell the jack key. That thing is now just stuck in my inventory, huh? Awesome. Okay, let's get 3 keys of the king. And hobble on out of here. And I'll split the difference. I'm not gonna rank up right now, meaning I have to walk all the way back. Does that even make sense right now? Because I would then have to do some menuing because of the... No, wouldn't make sense. To make room for the ace key and whatnot. Get those experience points. Gonna hurry, especially now that we're in a new area. I've noticed that I've reverted to the very first spell, and that's not an accident. It uses the least mana and it's still useful to provide knockback and all that jazz, so... Hey cat, what's up? You once again here to proclaim the needs of your people? Come on. And sit on my leg. Yeah, what's up? My god, what? It happened. We went through a door for free. Also, invisible. Wow, that wasn't even an invisible wall. That... Cat, please don't. She's doing the thing where she's clambering around my desk, and especially to the spots where she knows she's not. She's not welcome to clamber around on, you know. But because she knows she'll get more attention if she annoys me. I like how these guys look like someone gave the HR Giga Alien sword and shield and was like, well, you've been drafted. The Space Marine you just bursted out of still had like 5 years left on his commission, so chop chop. You sneaky sons of bitches. That was a real... Of all drop down traps in this was a really good one. It's like an arch. Yeah, oh, next city. Daybreak is a town at the border. So seems like that. Do you also carry the magic shield, or will I have to come back to that? We can really tilt at windmills here, I guess. And our keys are on offer. But seriously, that jack key that is polluting my inventory. You fucking asshole. Look at you, when did you last take a bath? Lady, it's been a rough couple of streams. Is this your first visit to the store? It is my first. Did you get the battle suit? No, but tell me more about this, hopefully Metroid Cross promotion. I mean, I know what the battle suit looks like, it's just a fancier plate armor, but... Gotta amuse myself somehow here. Say this like I'm not enjoying the game. I think we're past... Or I think I've tuned in onto this game's particular type of bullshit that really did a number on me last stream, so I think gonna do better. Also, we're a famous warrior apparently. That's cool. He was good looking as I've heard. Well, person in the other establishment was kinda suggesting otherwise. Look for the battlesuit. And nickname it Galactica. That's a rowdy crowd. Okay, that spell was 15,000. I have a bunch of money to lose, so... Let's heal. I don't know why, but I was always really impressed when our character would do the backswing. Oh, let me illustrate that. This one. That's why Emulate is awesome. You can do these little frame-by-frame advances. But even when I played this as a kid, you often freeze on that frame while you're healing. And for some reason this animation was just more than one frame always really impressed me, especially since the character looks rather striking at this point in the animation. Do I need a ring to open the door? I don't know. Do I, game? Do I? Let's look for a ring to open the door. Because the business with the keys wasn't enough. I give them shit. What were they supposed to do? Really? There's only really so much you could do at this point to make advancement feel adventurous and challenging. They could also make the enemies harder and just make it a pure hack and slay, but that's not the appeal of Xanadu. At least not in my book. Cat, here you go again with your very special brand of bullshit. Could you not wag your tail at the microphone? Huh? Little willful critter. Oh, come on. You better stay on my lap. Or you get off the desk, away from the desk area entirely. No, that's the opposite of what I just said. Those of you who have cats, you notice very sheepish look a cat has? And when a dog does that, they usually really feel sorry for upsetting you. Cats are more like, I guess I'm not getting away with this. Didn't know I was living in a fascist police state, but here we are. Oh. You know what? I feel strongly enough those experience points. What kind of bullshit is this? Okay. I guess we sometimes get to shoot through walls. Son of a bitch. drink the potion. Probably up to 1200 now. The latest settlements. Because we're right there. Give me a stronger spell. I'm gonna ask for potions later. That's gonna give me time to refill my soda. I was a little dismayed. In the local supermarket, they no longer had the zero sugar brands of Cherry Coke and what we call Vanilla Coke. Americans would know it as cream soda. And I was kind of under the impression that that was just how these specialty flavors were now produced, as in, yeah, you get to keep your original flavor, but kind of phasing out real sugar from all the other sub flavors. And then my supermarket reverted to the sugared versions of these, and then I didn't know how to feel. Oh, it was just, sometimes I just like that kind of variety. Since I don't drink and don't smoke, so I don't indulge much in that general area. What do you even call that in general area? I guess Flavor Town? Watch me doing all this for what could be poison. Let me guess. Oh, walking is not the way to do it. How are you supposed to do that? Like, jumping does nothing here. And there's clearly something behind this pillar. Is it maybe just an enemy sprite? Oh, there's something there. I should just check this potion and make sure I get the rank up this time. Oh, hi! Of course. But there's that magic cane the game told me about a little while ago. I think I'm way off where I wanted to be. Oh. I'm not gonna blow a key on dying in a dungeon immediately. Or like this. So no level up here either. Okay, guys, how much for a potion? Oh, this was going towards the place that wants a certain ring. Anyway, sorry, I'm really bad on following through on thoughts, like worse than usual today. Yeah, so these soda flavors, my local supermarket now only has them sugared again. And the other day I found a non-sugar variant in another nearby supermarket. And I was like, hey, that's cool. I'll have one cream soda and a sherry. And that's nice. Little variety there. Oh! Is this wandering or target seeking? It's expensive, that's what it is. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one in mind. For now, let's settle on something. I think Thunder was like the second option. This one maybe has a bigger hitbox than the first spell, and maybe a little more damage, but also completely on my budget for that. Does this just get me back to the green area? Sure does. Wow. The way here is free, the way back is being taxed. Oh. Never mind then. Well, there's a door, but also... getting dicey already here. I do appreciate that these are very ineffective enemies, even though they look hella scary. Hello? I mean, it's an easy place to find these guys. Provided you make it out alive. Maybe this is also just the area that punishes you for dropping down that ledge, or the area that leads you to the cane. No. Oh. Don't want to be stuck in enemies like that. Huh. Little patience pays off here. Okay. Hello there. I think I might be able to choose you. I've got the battle suit. But you cannot put on the battle suit the helmet and the helmet until you also have the Dragon Slayer sword. Not even sure if that's detailed in the manual. Let me check it. Oh. Certainly doesn't appear in the initial descriptions of the items. But it's certainly something off the list. Motherfucker. That was really canny, and I didn't expect that. Did you make up your mind? Thank you. Where's that magic cane? Got the magical rod. What does it do? I had a wish I would have it lower my magic cost, but increase the power of your magic. I'll take that too. Let's whip out our rock standard original water spell. We don't have the ability to use it right now, but you know. Oh, this is gonna suck. Yeah. I think this is as far as, as this particular iteration of a character goes. I mean, we found a couple of items Death can't take from us, so we're kind of failing forward, Dark Souls style. Let's get a lot. Kinky, Key of the King, sorry. God damn it. Yeah, at some point I could also just pivot, be like, oh, excellent. At least 2 kinkies to get this party started. But, you know, I'm not in the mood for this kind of humor today. It feels forced. These sons of bitches. I swear to God. And I'm not even gonna rewind or anything, because I also realized I didn't pack any potions. So this would have been a short journey to begin with. That's why I really want to level up, because with every level up we get a more generous starting capital. Not even sure it does anything to our health or attack power. It's really just, you know, I don't know, follow policy, our life insurance policy, becoming more lucrative. Well, I would say the magic rod does something. Maybe I should also talk to all the folks who are like, get the battle suit, it's so rad. If they have anything else to say. Don't rely on your magic all alone during the last fight against the dwarves. You can wear the battle helmet and the battle suit only when you have the Dragon Slayer. You'll not be able to return as the Dragon Slayer until we have true priests here. This ring will open the door to Dartmoor. Take it with you. Okay. That's... feels a little random, and I'm glad I came back to talk to this guy. I really like that magic shield, but I'll spring for a potion for now. I don't know, like Dartmoor is, I think, the final area. I think it's definitely, obviously, where the final boss is. I'm not sure the Dragon Slayer is, and the battle helmet are also located there. Or if we have to go around the block a little more, this area. One branch led us to the battle suit, among other things. Maybe the helmet is here. So is it the magic helmet? Oh, battle helmet. In my heart, it's gonna be the magic helmet, and we're not looking for a dragon. Oh, the Dragon Slayer doesn't have to be a sword. In fact, famously in the movie Dragon Slayer, which is awesome by the way, look it up. The Dragon Slayer is a spear, so it all comes back to a spear and magic helmet. Son of a bitch that reset herself. Fine, let's do it here. And there we go. I could see the sword being located in the final area. Unless I intuitively find more branches. To clamber around in. I wouldn't be opposed to... God damn it. To going into Dartmoor. Probably not a one-way trip either. Do you have anything else to say? Yeah. I think I want to hop around town and get enough for the next experience level. It's at 12,500. And the money we get from this effort would go into another backup pair of wing boots. This one also needs another key. And this jack key that I cannot get rid of. Also forget to put my new swag again. Slightly bigger shield. And I think they all differ just in ways how much damage from projectiles to absorb, which, you know, fair, it's a shield. And I think that the battle helmet then replaces that. Which I guess then acts as a full body shield. I guess they just wanted the, I don't know, character sprite to look really cool in, you know, full plate, helmet, no shield, just a fuck off big sword. And the Dragon Slayer is essentially just that, it's a really big sword. Answer. Make sure you live up to it. Great. There's also no way to speed this up. I might check if there's a branch I may have forgotten about. No hidden door, nothing. That's just how we came in. Alright. Right. Yeah. They have these Jack-in-a-Box guys who just pop up, but so far they haven't done too much with them from a creative standpoint. I do appreciate that this bottle poison that you cannot avoid, unless it's like frame perfect, pixel perfect, is surrounded by enemies that all drop some food. They really only buy back their own inventory. Which, you know, kind of makes sense, although I think it's more... I would suspect it's more of a technical reason than a internal world logic. Oh no, don't tell me I needed a king key. Key of the king, god damn it. We have to take a merry little walk back to the little lands of mist. Because we cannot buy keys in this town, we need a key to get to the next city. Wait, these guys are basically free food. But this one also, even more so, and this one doesn't fly around. It looks scarier because it's a big old tentacle with an eye, but you know, no need to be prejudiced. On the upside, we may get to sell the deck key and get our inventory slot back. Silver linings and all that. Take this infernal health. Motherfucker. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna walk over to the next town. First, I'm gonna buy the king key that I need. But again, never mind. Say what? Swiss rope, guys. The game barely uses them. What's the dungeon? Where we got... oh well, I don't even remember. Hallelujah. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, take me, Hurricane of 89. Wait, am I all the way back? Like, right up next to... ooh! That's even better. Also means we didn't have to go back for that Key of the King, but get our inventory back fully. Come on, don't be like that. Yeah, fine, I'll check a potion. They really knew how to get some stuff, good stuff out of this soundtrack. Oh, what else? Is this like a mini settlement? It is, and all these dwarfs are mutated. Come on. You approach in good faith. Yeah. I mean, that's supposed to be the tragedy here, that they were all kind of overtaken by this malicious force. Some of them turned into murder dodos, for whatever reason. Huh. Oh. Okay, no advice. Sit inside the castle, you should find a burrow. Okay. Right, me to bring energy for 800 gold? Sure. Thank you for shopping. Kinda like a less efficient healing house. If this guy sells jackies, I'm gonna blow a casket. Thank God. I guess a reserve cannot. Oh, can't hurt. That's fair. Oh, this is one of those one-way towns. Kinda hidden too, like you would think. I mean, the arch and the shading under the arch kinda gives the impression that you might be able to go in there, but you're also maybe drawn to the door, and once the door just leads to another wolf who's gone mad. You might just abandon this entire area. Yeah. Ooh, the music just got real good. Thank you. Thank you. The running theme here, like I have a thought or I'm appreciating something aesthetic about this game, and it's like, bam, take this. Oh. A lot to this place. No, I didn't go into this structure just before going up. But I have like the faintest memory. No. Of that maybe being the final dungeon, and I'm eating my words because this looks very final dungeon-ish, but we'll see. Not sure I can. No, can't jump that high. Money was good. Excuse me, looking for legendary sword, about Yi long. The guru inside the castle? Oh, it is the guru inside the castle. The dwarves regard the meteorite as a cosmic messenger. It is a dreadful thing, as you already know. It turns into a poison when dissolved in water. It is not inconceivable that you would experience mental and physical changes when you are near such it. That is why the dwarves have changed and gone crazy. Yeah? Oh. This one's really just here for an exposition dump, huh? I mean, this is a very succinct explanation of what's going on in this world, so... not mad about that. Maybe this is also a, I don't know, progression trigger, like someone is gonna be like, hey, you talked to the guy, now you know what's at stake, yada yada yada, like this. Also, just an intriguing, and I'm not sure if you could call it an early example of like a sci-fi fantasy mashup. Actually, a lot of... Maybe this was the time when these kinda... this the genres are getting really popular, because Phantasy Star is also about that. As in, let's take a sci-fi fantasy... No, let's take a more traditional fantasy setting and confront them with some sci-fi stuff and see how that could conceivably play out. Not sure this is a jump I am supposed to be able to make. Little ladder, I mean. No, let's table that. This is a labyrinth for sure. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, it does visually differentiate between poison and a potion. And there's no way to get the potion on the bitches. Ah. Sure, I'll take the hit. Holy shit. Sorry. I want to excessively do the rewind, but couldn't meet his indulgence. Come on. Oh, come on. I should have just... Okay, now I know where the next big bad is, because I'm pretty sure this thing drops the Dragon Slayer. Damn it. They could have really done us a solid and, you know, maybe make potions a little cheaper in the final town. Don't worry, I'm not gonna try that boss with just 2 potions. Grind a little. Explore a couple of alternative paths. I know I could also just die and... and repeatedly use the startup money to get those potions. I got to see the gear of the castle in the Castle of Returnal. I did! Dragon Slayers in the hands of the King of the Dwarves. Wait. I'm suddenly no longer sure if the dragon drops the Dragon Slayer or also has to be, which might kind of make sense, be slain with the Dragon Slayer. Like, that would make more sense. But also I know the dragon is not the final boss. Definitely need the Dragon Slayer to slay the final boss because games just be like that. Okay, let's explore the structure. Do you need a ring to open it? Okay, never mind then. Was a non-starter from the get-go. Maybe the dragon has the ring. Cannot get up there. Okay. I'll go to save. You know, before I get completely eviscerated by bees. Now the fun question is, do I remember all the steps needed to get through this labyrinth and find the dragon again? And what's your job? I mean, maybe literally jobbing, because you cannot really... This may also just be them making this place look enticing, being a past dangerous boss here, and then give me the loot loop-de-loop. Yeah, this was pointless. If I cared about money or experience points in the sense that, oh, bumper go up, be kinda cool, but more of a utilitarian thing here. Come on. Bring me some bread. There we go. Sure. And it just knocks me off the platform. Of course you can advance, but first you have to pay the asphalt tax. Okay, do I believe that pound for pound, the best spell does the most damage? I do. Yes, I do. And there's the sword. I've got the Dragon Slayer. Oh. Now we look ready to fuck something up. Fuck you. Does this just loop to confuse her? Or does it appear to be? Yeah, I think this place just loops around. Half these sons of bitches. It's the church. Maybe the guy, now that I have everything, has the ring for me or something. The monster who just defeated is King Grief, the king of the dwarves. The evil one changed his appearance. The king protected the sword from the evil one by hiding it within his own body. Ooh. Use the sword to defeat the evil one in the fortress. This will open the door to the fortress. The demon ring. Okay. Seemed like one optional item. I think that's fine. Out of curiosity, what are we missing? There's a list of bullshit. Got all the rings. We could also be we could also have an elixir on us. So we're not missing anything. Found all the optional equipment items. Circle and slain by bees. I will say this, our range with the sword is, and the damage, of course the damage is really good, but the range is also nothing to sneeze at. I think the red door is the actual final dungeon. Oh. Yeah. Let's stock up. Wish there were magic potions or more ways to, anyway, really, other than the elixir, to reacquire magic in the field. It seems like the system could be more fun that way. Shoryu. Being profiteered. I made completely my actions here. You know, that one door in the final dungeon or whatever. But I want more potions. Okay. I'll give you the title Hero. Make sure you live up to it. I mean, kind of like job description, right? Okay, let's save, and let's go. like a quasi-heroic version of the initial dungeon theme. Like, it sounds a touch more uplifting because we're probably a lot better equipped to do this. Okay. Fake doors. Oh wait, no. Oh, this place also loops around. Interesting. Poison. Interesting. Oh, this guy. No, no, no. No. Come on. Thing is, if I knew my way to the boss, those wing boots would probably enable me to this dungeon in like 10 seconds. Well, fuck you too, bees. Okay. That's the entrance. Oh, but the poison still does its thing, huh? Shit. Only get another shot at that. Hmm? Not today, Satan. Not that it meant anything. Okay, back at the beginning. On the one hand, it's a confusing place. On the other hand, they're not picking us around with keys anymore, which I appreciate. Would you believe me that this monster was a little frustrating? Jesus Christ. How did I get back up there? Okay, this is also not necessarily useful, maybe? Oh, found him. What? Now, let's bring this to a speedy conclusion. Thanks for the follow. And that was Xanadu. Glad to have you back safely. It will take time. Excuse me. Wow, what a moment to hear something in your throat. But the elves and the dwarves will become friends and return the peace to this land as it used to be. I understand you will leave to continue your journey. What a restless guy. Yeah. You know, as far as endings go... Oh yeah, the Justicizing King. I used to troll the king by walking up to him, walking back up to him. Did that last stream too. Like, yeah. As far as endings go, an encouraging speech from an NPC and a really gorgeous bit of artwork. Not bad for, was it 89? Yeah. Xanadu. Really, pretty much how I remembered it. Like, I guess you kind of fall into a bit of a routine once you kind of figured out how the game works, what it kind of expects from you. Like, by the time you're like halfway through the Land of Mist, you're like, okay, gotta keep my potions stocked up, gotta keep my keys, etc, etc. You're kind of wise to its tricks, and it doesn't necessarily get all that many new ones other than the looping rooms later on. But yeah, it was an enjoyable couple of streams. Yeah, so what's next? 87, not 89, even earlier. But yeah, this one is up there with... It's certainly better than Simon's Quest from a, adventuring perspective. Even has really good music, like The One Thing, even a bad Castlevania game. And it's not a competition like that, but it's up there with the side-scrolling action-adventure games of the day, and people often call it like overlooked or forgotten, or like this gem that is to be rediscovered. But this had a virtual console release not too long ago. People know about Xanadu. Like, it's not super obscure. kind of want to play Battle of Olympus. Maybe not as the next game right away, but no, just in general. Because that one's like that's the one I never played from that era, from this particular kind of game. But yeah, not sure what I'm gonna do next. I want to do Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles retrospective this year, so that I get that done before Shredder's Revenge comes out. I mean, Shredder's Revenge still doesn't have a release date, but I talked about this on Twitter. I wonder if Shredder's Revenge is this kind of game that comes up in a Nintendo Direct and then they are like, and it's gonna be available right now. I get like a stealth release or something. Like I'm not basing this on any kind of insider information. I don't have this kind of access to any developer or whatever. I'm just saying it's from the kind of size of the project, it could be like that. So maybe I want to get that Turtles retrospective out of the way before the game just sneaks up on me, the new one. And I want to play the NES games, the arcade titles. Maybe I'll really keep it to side-scrolling 2D games. So maybe the Game Boy Advance version of the second animated series is like as far as I'm gonna take this. But yeah, Turtles in Time, Tournament Fighters, all that stuff. And yeah, I'm not sure if that's gonna be right up next, but it's certainly something to look forward to in the near future. Gonna need a little bit of preparation, and other than that, I'm just gonna wing it. I wanna keep it more retro in the near future because I've done so much recent stuff that the retro part of my efforts as a streamer has kind of taken a big step back and just doing 2 streams of an NES game and then being like, oh, by the way, I feel like playing Forza or something. Yeah. I've been playing Forza 7 a bit by myself just to scratch that itch that I've been having for Gran Turismo-like experience, and it's good. But I also need me to provide any kind of particular insight in that, so it's just gonna be something myself, I guess. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I'm just gonna leave you with the vague promise of maybe streaming tomorrow or Friday-ish. And I think I want to keep it retro for a little while. And you know what? Let's do a good old-fashioned call to action. While I go through my usual end of stream spiel. You can follow me here on Twitch or on Twitter and Mastodon to be notified when I go online. And feel free to tell me what kind of old-timey games, NES, Super Nintendo, that kind of era, you would maybe like to see. Like, no promises, obviously, but I'm curious what you all have to hear and what kind of games from back in the day you would be curious to see me stream, sit in on, talk about. If you want to see more of my stuff, just in general, there's always the YouTube archive. And if you ever feel particularly generous, I also have a tip jar on Ko-fi. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's been fun. Yeah, I seemed a little down on Faxanadu, like I guess in the later part of the first stream, but well, it holds up. It has its little bullshit moments, and the occasional, some systems where like really game like doors being locked again when you walk up back to them again, and you have to repurchase a key, etc., etc. Yeah, growing pains of a medium. But on all, I think it held up really well. It did grimy, more realistic graphics before basically anybody else did it for years and years and years. Which is at least interesting. Like, I'm personally more of a fan of make your games expressive, even if they're dark and grim. Like in Elden Ring, everything sucks, but you look over and there's the Earth Tree and its magnificence, and that's a colorful image that to me is really compelling. But yeah, back in the 80s, a game not going for bright primary colors and just really trying to hone in on a certain vibe with browns and grays. Again, not many games did that back in the day. It's really cool that they went for it and also made something that looked appealing and not just like some mush. And yeah, again, music's fantastic, and I'm not sure how much the remake I played touched up the localization. Like, there was still like very weird translation quirks that were definitely still in there, but I think the NPC dialogues were also really helpful. Were still really helpful in figuring out where do I have to go next, who do I have to talk to, just in a general spitballing kind of range. And that's more than Zelda 2 has going for it, where the translation was so spotty that some stuff really got lost in the mix there. So, yeah. I'm Arrow and such. Anyway, I've said goodbye multiple times now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care of yourself. Have a fantastic rest of the week. I hope you had a great Easter weekend. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye.